There's absolutely no doubt that all of engineering is completely centred on data. It has been from the great Victorian days, and way before that, data, measurement, observation has been the main way in which engineering objects have been designed, have been built, and have been operated. So we're not saying that a data-centric view to engineering is anything new. What we are saying, however, is that the way in which data is provided to us, the way in which technology has developed to allow us to make measurements of systems that we could never have done before. We are generating data at rates that we've never had before. And it is that amount of data, it's that level of precision of measurement that makes a data-centric view to engineering something that is extremely timely now. I think the problems that are ones in which there are systems or processes that we don't fully understand because the physics or the chemistry or the underlying mechanisms are so complex that we can't write down simple equations to describe them. These are the sorts of questions where, or these are the sorts of problems that a data-centric engineering perspective will help us solve. So if I give you one example, how can we know how well a bridge or a building or a tunnel is actually performing? We can do that by making measurements. We can do that by curating data and analysing that data and making inferences about the particular condition of the structure and the potential condition of the structure in time as it goes by. The new Data-Centric Engineering journal, which is open access, I think is important for two reasons. I think it's absolutely clear that there's a transformation in the way that the engineering professions are having to be conducted because of the ability to make measurements and to obtain data. New markets are emerging, old markets are disappearing. And so the engineering professions themselves are going to need a new journal, a new outlet to understand what are the advances in this data-centric perspective in the engineering profession. The second one is in the engineering sciences. The great strides, the great insights that we are being able to make because of our ability to make measurements that are producing, as I said, data, which then gives us insights, which previously we've never been able to obtain, and therefore are giving us insights into systems and processes that previously were just completely hidden from us. So I think that's the two reasons why this particular journal is really important. Data cuts across all of the engineering sciences, all of the engineering professions, and this is the time now that such a journal, which is open access, is absolutely essential. So I think the main audiences are clearly going to be engineers who are working at the basic scientific research level, but also professional engineers who are operating in a commercial basis. And the other ones, of course, are policymakers. So either politicians, government ministers, senior scientists who are making policy decisions at national and international levels. So those are the main audiences that this journal is going to be servicing. So there's absolutely no doubt that reproducibility in science is essential. And so any new publication, a new publication model that is going to support that is absolutely essential and is something that is to be encouraged. I think the second thing about open access is that we do want new advances in research. new advances in the professional conduct or ways in which engineering is actually executed are going to be made available internationally, irrespective of the ability to pay. And this is absolutely essential, this democratization. So for me, it's absolutely essential that we have this open access model for the journal that's now being launched.